Welcome everybody to week 12, Tuesday, August 9th, 2022 meeting of Kubernetes 1.25 release team. This is a burn down meeting. My name is Jesse Butler. I will be your host. We are joined by various folks on the team, as well as members of the community. This is a Kubernetes community call, which means that it is a CNCF community call, which means that it falls under the CNCF COC, which summarizes nicely as, please be awesome to one another. Thank you very much. We can get right into it because I don't see anything added to open discussion. Just kind of call to action. There is a link to the 1.25 retro doc. So if anybody has anything that they'd like to add to that, please do so. Any items that didn't make it into the doc for open discussion before we go on to updates from the teams? Cool, sounds like we're on to updates from the teams. So let's start with enhancements. I see Priyanka is with us.
Hey everyone, so our status is green, everything is tracked now from the approved exception request. So all is good now. Yep.
Fantastic. Short and sweet, that's great. Green is awesome. Anybody have any questions or comments for enhancements? Thanks so much, Priyanka. We're going to CI Signal and Nivedita.
So yeah, hello everyone. Our current status is yellow. Master blocking looks good. We have 0 failing and 6 flakes. On master informing, we have 1 failing for which the PR has already been merged, but there's still some issue and folks are working on it. And this is not a release blocker. So the release cut signal is go. And we have 8 flakes on the master informing. So yeah, that's all.
Awesome, that's the RC0 release cut go. That's for today, which we'll get to in the release lead updates below. That's awesome. Anybody want me to open links? Any questions or comments for CI Signal? That's great, thank you so much. Moving on to bug triage. The same.
Hello everyone. So we are green. Everything going so far smooth for us, and yeah, that's our current status. Nothing has changed compared to previous reports, so yeah, I have nothing to add here. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody have questions or comments for bug triage? This is great. Look, these look great. I'm not nervous. Everything's great. Let's move on to docs and Didi.
Hi everyone. So our current status is green. We have about 4 docs that have already been merged, and 31 of them are ready for review. We still have about 2 that is still isn't ready for review yet, but today is the deadline for that. So I'm going to reach out to those remaining 2 people via Slack after this call to remind them about it again. So hopefully we can get that completed by end of day today, but that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, there is an enhancement that doesn't have a PR yet, so I'll be syncing with Christy or Ray to get more details on like the best route to take in regards to that. But yeah, that's pretty much the update we have for now.
Awesome. Yeah, I'd say for that no PR, just probably time to make some noise and see if it's coming or not, or if somebody else can pick it up. That's great. Any comments or questions for docs? Cool. So you're looks like you're maybe 33 or 34 in review. Probably a good time to start lining up reviewers if you possibly can. That's where things start to get a little bit spicy. Awesome.
Yeah,
thank you, docs. Yeah, thank you. I'd like to ask really quickly, did I say your name right, Didi, or is it Dai? I don't want to say it right.
No, it's actually Didi. Yeah, you got it correct.
Didi, awesome, cool.
Yeah.
My daughter's name is Eden, and we always thought that her name would be Edie, but her nickname is Didi. So you share it. You share it. Cool. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thanks, docs. We're moving on to release notes. I see Carlos is here.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
we are working on the beta.0 tag, those release notes today. Deep is looking into that. And then I saw in the timeline that the RC0 may be cut today or tomorrow. So be looking into what changes will be there. I don't anticipate that much. And then the focus it's this week's major themes, just document and get that draft. So if you know someone or you work with enhancements and they haven't put their major themes in that discussion link, please do so.
Awesome, Carlos. Yeah, is this getting good traffic for you, or yeah,
Yeah, and
looks like it's getting cool.
And the combination of me going through the enhancements and CC and others, right? We're collecting kind of those things, but we're missing something. Hopefully you will see when I have a draft.
Great, cool. Yeah, good luck with the draft. Thanks. Anybody have any questions or comments for release notes? All right, thanks, Carlos. That brings us to comms and Garima.
Hey everyone, our status this week is also green. We've scheduled a live webinar on September 22nd, 9 a.m. PST. Our lead cat is going to be meeting with SIG docs sometime today to finalize the feature blog list, and release blog is also in progress without the major themes yet. So that'll be ready soon. And that's it. Thanks.
Awesome. Yeah, team's in good shape there. Nice work. Anybody have any comments or questions for comms? All right, thank you, comms. We have a status from release branch management. See, Adolfo is here, but I don't know if you're.
Yeah, so I was in contact with Veronica and Jeremy today, and the RC0 has been cut as we speak. So I didn't hear of any problems from their side. So we expect to have the RC cut later today.
Nice. That's exciting.
Yeah, which translates
awesome.
to green, I suppose.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, we'll be watching the thread. Cool. Anybody have questions for release branch management? All right, thank you so much. It brings us to our illustrious EA, Ray.
Hey folks, down to the final few weeks, starting next week or so. So reaching out to role leads for succession for 126. We'll keep everyone updated once we could release some more info. Once we also finalize some final details as well. And that's me here. Just want to let you know I'm going to be on vacation for the starting tomorrow, but I'll be officially out of access on Thursday and Friday. But just feel free to reach out on Slack. I'll get to your message, but it might be a little bit slow. Other than that, just feel free to reach out if you have any questions. There's been some things about major themes, docs as well. The ready for review deadlines today. So with my SIG docs hat on, I'm helping out with that as well. So we're really close to making that deadline. All right, and that's it for me.
Awesome, thanks, Ray. Please enjoy that vacation. Does anybody have any questions or comments for Ray? All right, thanks, Ray. And that brings us to release lead. CC could not make the meeting. We see her notes. Of the 11 exceptions received, 6 were approved. All of the PRs have been merged. Test freeze call out today. Actually, there's a lot of things to call out today. Test freeze, the docs ready for review. The RC0 cut is today, as we discussed. And the final draft of release notes is starting or going to happen as Carlos indicated. So we are in pretty good shape here, I think. Anybody have questions for just general lead of the release? All right, and then SIG scalability, I see a note here, but I haven't heard anything. I haven't seen anything that we need to call out. So I think we're okay there. With that, anybody have anything remaining to add? Awesome. Okay, well, with that, I thank you all for attending this meeting of the 125 Kubernetes release team. You all have a great rest of your day.
Thanks. Wish you the same.